Hey guys, what's going on? This is Cheney 180 and
Artist formerly known as Prospect playing with myself.
you're listening to another episode of They're Not Dolls.
Quickie Mini 99.9G.
Gee. Gee. All right.
Gee,
Well,
what's different about this episode?
yeah.
It's like now I'm like really formerly Prospect that I'm like, I have to like say things that are important.
Yes, the importance to the show. Obviously, yeah. Oh, look at that wing or lose. McFarland Monday.
Oh, yeah. There's definitely going to be some of that, boys.
Oh yeah. We're gonna get into that. Maybe we'll get into that tomorrow though, right?
I don't know, man. I'm down since I'm channeling the fallen Fett. I can also channel some Dario rant action.
Yeah, we definitely have to hear uh, you know, Dario talk about the McFarland stuff for sure. Absolutely. All right. Well,
Feels like it's been so long too without having a Thursday show.
yes, it really does. It feels like it's been forever since we've made contact with each other in toy form, if you will. So, uh I'm not sure if the Fallen Fat's going to make it or not, so let's all cross our fingers and hope so. Um, and Dario will not be joining us today, but I'm sure he'll be back tomorrow, so it's okay. I know. No need to get worried. Things will be hopefully back into the swing of normal tomorrow. Well, semi-normalcy, correct?
Yeah, sure, why not? I'll
Yeah,
be here playing with myself and Cheney.
yeah, and I'll be here as well, playing with yourself. Yeah. All right. Well, Adam, what's going on with our chat migos?
Rock and roll, man. Let's do this. I'll see if I'm like I'll probably be way worse at this than Ernie is. But we got Chicken Burger Disco, Mr. William, Born to Hula, Praise White Jesus Andre, Nick's Figs, Johnny Number Cinco, Disavowed Action Figures, Nelson Morales, Sammy Delco, Thunder Crow. What's up, Thunder Crow? Still loving you for hooking me up with that Storm and Thunderbird 2-pack. 5VF. Did I say Jesse Lewis? I just did again. If I did, Double Down Hustle, wing or lose. Nelson Morales might be a second time I said that one. Soul Bro, Catalina Wine Mixer, The Wrestling Hound, Play No Games, Action Figure Boncho, Scruffy Nerd. Let's see who else we got in here. Dark Bulb and Troy Flores, Barry Dean, B Rivera. Man Beast Boy, EK, Darth Omega, Kelly Dorset, Melodic 805, and Darren Schaefer. I'm noticing some new names. That's awesome. If you
Yeah.
guys are new here, welcome to the show. Be sure to hit that thumbs up and then also subscribe and click the little bell for notifications.
And click all. Yeah, no, I noticed a new one in there, the Catalina wine mixer that I don't remember seeing before. That's probably the second coolest name because you can't beat Chicken Burger Disco, man. Like that
I know.
name
I don't
is
know if
just
Ronald Ramos is calling me out. I don't know if I said your name, but also Tyree Wilson and Aaron Reyna. Oh, and Sean S just dropped by.
oh boy,
So
it's about to
everyone
get
keep your eyes
wild.
on chat because Sean S is in the house. Big Puma and Captain McKay Random is here too. Oh,
All
and
right.
J Roo. We got
Oh,
more and more people popping in.
all right, awesome.
Welcome.
Yes, thank you so much for joining us today, if you will. All right. Well, we've got a lot to talk about, so we are just going to get right into it, yeah?
Let's do this. Yeah, there's tons of stuff.
Where would you like to start first, sir?
I'd like to start like it, Mezco, man. We had the Mezco Con, so I think that's a good place to start.
Okay.
Um, I think you passed right on the Hazard Squad, Gomez. Is that
Yes.
correct?
Yes, I did.
So I did go in for the Hazard Squad Gomez. He looked pretty cool to me. I think people that have heard me talk about this know in the past that like while I love Mezco's own intellectual property stuff with Gomez, especially like I end up head swapping. So it's like this is a cool Gomez. It does light up eyes and everything, has a couple different expressions. But at the same point, I think that this figure is going to look awesome with some head swaps. So I'm totally down. I like the accessories it comes with. I know Dario is super into the fact that it comes with a little dumpster, but it comes with a
That's
bunch of weapons and stuff too.
well, looking at the dumpster in closer, I guess, up closer, I guess, more thoroughly. The dumpster is not a dumpster. It is just a repainted John Wick chest.
Oh, is it? Ah,
Yes,
interesting. All right,
yes. So
fair enough.
It's a John Wick chest just painted green.
All right. Well, not as exciting, but also I don't mind. It's more stuff that I can put weapons and stuff in. So
Yeah,
I'm
no,
okay with it.
it's not a bad thing. It's still cool. I mean, it's
And
not.
this figure, the other thing was this figure was cheaper than the Golden Dragon. So that's where when I saw the price, it like I think it was 150 and the Golden Dragon was 180, I think.
Hmm.
So
Yeah.
I was totally into it. The fact that it comes with a little miniature baseball bat that's like I refer to that as the road rage bat. It's the one
Yes.
that you keep in your car in case you experience any road rage. You got a little mini baseball bat to go clock some skulls.
Go ham, if you will. Yes.
Yeah.
Uh, it So did it not come with the T-shirt this time?
Did not. I mean, it didn't ask me my size, so if it does come with a T-shirt, it's a one size fits all kind of thing. Maybe it'll
Gotcha.
be like a very stretchy, deep V. I'll keep my fingers crossed.
I don't know why this thing fits so well.
Yeah. Ooh, it really clings to the torso.
Yeah. Oh man. Oh man. I feel buffer already. So yeah, no, it's a cool set. It's just like for me, I'm like, you know what? This is a pass for me. It's not. It's not bad. It looks cool. It didn't really like speak to me. Like Doc Nocturnal, he kind of spoke to me. Like I'm like, ooh, I need that. Baron Benz, I was like, oh yeah, I definitely need that. Uh, Ninja Gomez, of course, the
Yeah.
golden.
And it's yet another Gomez. So I understand all that. But like I said, like with head swaps, it's dope. Like it's just like
Hmm.
this is a cool looking figure.
Well, it's got that old school GI Joe vibe to it too.
Yeah, I mean like it feels Johnny Quest-ish to me
Yes,
too, you know?
yes,
Like so I'm
yes.
into it. In keeping with this Gomez news, I just want to mention that I did get emails, charge notifications for both Doc Nocturnal and the Popeye and Bluto 2-pack.
Oh,
So those will be coming soon as well. Mezco is getting all of the monies.
everybody's getting all the monies this month, man.
I know, just so much toys.
How many of you guys in the chat are hurting like we are right now? Because, geez,
Credit card debt.
man. Yeah, so here's some better pictures of all the stuff. Oh, that's a cool little old school boombox, though. I didn't notice
Yeah, you know,
that.
like right. It's like it comes with a lot of cool stuff. I love the fact that it comes with pigeons too. It
Yes, yes,
comes
the
with
pigeons
pigeons.
is
The
yeah,
New York flying rats.
yes,
Gotta love that.
yeah.
So it just seems like a cool set, and yeah, no regrets. Um, Speaking of, so we had reveals for the Mezco Con. I believe that there were only two reveals besides obviously the Hazard Squad Gomez that went up for order, and that was
Yes,
well, I'm sorry, two reveals that are 1/12 scale. They did have
correct,
some other
correct.
random stuff that no one's interested in, but the Leatherface and the Dr. Fate. I know I'm excited about Dr. Fate. I think he's cool. This is like a random character. I think it's a great redesign on it. Leatherface falls into that category of he looks awesome, but he scares the living daylights out of me. So it's like I don't think I need to own a toy that every time I look at it, I'm going to be horrified that it's going to, kill me while I'm sleeping or
Oh,
something.
he's a sweet boy. He's just misunderstood.
Oof, I don't know, man. That thing looks great. Like, don't get me wrong, it looks really good in a horrifying way.
Yeah, yeah. No, I completely agree with you 100%. It looks very horrifying, but they hit it. They hit the nail on the head with it, man.
Oh yeah, it's great. I don't think I even made it through the Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie that had Jessica Biel in it because I was just like, nah, this is just too much. It was legit too like scary in that like, oh man, the gross out, freak out, like violent way that like, and like I love horror movies, but I just can't. Some of them I just can't handle.
I
I
had
was like, oh god.
completely forgot about that movie until you brought that up right now.
And now you're gonna have nightmares about it.
Yeah, yeah. Well, no, I didn't think it was that scary. I mean, I went to go watch Jessica Biel, but that's just me. Yeah, this Doctor Fate though, man, this looks cool.
Dr. Fate looks really cool to me. And it's like that's the kind like here's the my problem with Dr. Fate is that like I've been, like obviously I've got a couple of Batmans from Mezco, a couple of Batman villains, but I haven't done as much of the other DC characters, mostly because like I haven't loved Mezco's take on some of the other like Justice League members, but like this Dr. Fate looks awesome. And like I'm back and forth about like how am I going to justify getting Dr. Fate? And it's like, well, I really like how Constantine looks too. He hasn't gone up for order yet either. And it's like maybe I'm just going to get like Batman and then DC magic guys or something. And it's like Dr. Fate and Constantine are going to hang out together.
Yeah, no, I feel you because I have basically just Batman characters. Like I've got, I think I have three different Batmans. I've got the Sovereign Knight one, both versions, the blue and the black, and then I have the Batman Beyond one. And then I've got Gordon. I've got both Catwoman's, and I've got the newer what was it the like punky looking Joker and the deluxe Joker. And then I just got in the Harley Quinn, so I'm like, like this Doctor Fate's cool, but it's like I really can't justify the purchase, man. Like,
Yeah, because it is Dr. Fate. He's like so random, but it's like like Dr. Fate's one of those that like I had the superpowers Dr. Fate
me
figure
too,
when I was a little kid,
me
and
too.
I didn't know who it was.
Yeah,
Like it's like he was one of the figures that I had along with my other superpowers figures, and it's like I like growing up and reading comic books, it's like I know who Dr. Fate is now, but it's like that's one that I had as a toy as a kid. So there's something about it, his design, his helmet, that's awesome to me that I'm like, man, I might need a Mezco Dr. Fate. Like he looks great.
he really does look cool. I'm just like. I like you were saying before with the whole justification. It's like I can't I don't have anything that could really go with this, but it does look cool. I don't know. I don't know. I'll have to wait on this. I may have to just pass on it entirely, even though it looks cool. I'll have to stand on the sidelines and uh, admire it from afar, if you will.
Fair enough. I'll send you pics and stuff. It does like
Yeah,
the one thing that concerns me is like he looks like he has a light up amulet and a light up head. So it's like I'm hoping that there's torso and like decent torso and neck articulation, and I hope that that's not just gone in general. But I guess we'll have to wait for a D Amazing review or something.
and hopefully they just don't put that Iron Man body under that suit or that Iron Man torso.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, that would be horrible. All right. Wait a minute. What was that comment on there? From the one fist, this counts as a bucket head, so Ernie's going to get it, right?
It's like, yeah, he kind of looks like a Mandalorian. There you go.
Yeah, yeah. It's all you, buddy. All right, where do you want to peruse next? Since we've got all kinds of stuff to talk about.
Yeah, let's do that GI Joe news that
Okay.
popped up, man. Like
Sounds
that
good.
was that was a big deal.
Yeah. So the next wave of classified series are going to be Flint, Lady J, and Major Blood.
I mean, like that. All three of those choices excite me. Like it's like that's awesome. Flint is definitely one of my favorite GI Joe characters. Then you
Yeah.
get his girl, Lady J, who's also arguably pretty awesome, and Major Blood, yet another perfect quintessential villain. The art that's used on here, this is from the video games though, because like, sorry, my Flint wears a black shirt, so I
I
hope it's like that better be Dusty right there and not Flint, because like that's the wrong color. I mean, like, yes, I can paint it, I guess, but like Flint should be wearing black.
I
Falcon
don't
wears
think
green, Dusty wears the khaki.
I don't think that they're probably going to end up looking like this. They're not wearing enough armor. Maybe Major Blood, but Flint and Lady J, they're gonna have to deck them out with some new armor to fit into the line.
Yeah, like shiny, weird gold armor too. Like, speaking of which, I got in my Cobra Commander, and God, like I got in Cobra Commander and Pimp Daddy Destro, and it's like Profit Director Destro is awesome. Like, right? He's great, but that Cobra Commander is outlandish. The PulseCon exclusive one,
Uh huh.
like he's got like bright red shoes on and stuff. It's like, really? Like that's I thought the design for Cobra Commander was already outlandish in like the two other colors that they showed, but like this one is just like, man, this guy he shops at like Affliction and what's the other place? Like what are all those like stores where people like outlandish, like, whoa, man. Like
Yeah, I don't know what
go back a little bit.
he was just like. I want it to be this, and I want it to be this color, and they're like, oh my gosh, really? Like,
I like it. Soul Bro in chat just said Flint will be wearing a solid gold shirt. It's gonna have the Iron Man metallic flake in it, and it's gonna be a gold, and it's like, God.
The swirly twirly plastic.
Yeah, it's like they're all going clubbing or something. It's like, no, these guys are supposed to be an elite military unit. Come on. Jeez.
Oh my gosh, yeah. No, you're right. I mean, I can't really disagree with you. If you tear a lot of that stuff off of the Duke, like he doesn't look too bad. Because I took some of the belts and stuff off just to kind of like, make it a little bit more plain looking, and kind of happy
The
with
thing
that.
that's crazy to me is that like not only like it's like what you're saying, it's like with Duke especially, it's like, and he's not even that outlandish, but they have multiple colors of green, like multiple shades of green, and it's like, pick one, guys. Like honestly, like it's like,
Yeah.
have you not like you're not supposed to mix and match? Like it's like anyone that like I feel like now I'm on like some kind of like HGTV or fashion show or something. It's like, but like literally, you don't need like 10 shades of green. Like pick one and stick with it.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, when you have the Prophet Director and the what is it, the Hascon Cobra Commander next to each other, they do look kind of cool though.
It like honestly, like I'm okay with it as far as like that, like as I want, like the fact that I have a regular Destro and that he's not outlandish makes the Prophet Director one awesome. Like totally cool with it. Like my problem with Cobra Commander is like I don't think I like any of the versions. Like yeah, I have 2 out of the 3 so far. That the light blue one still is on the way, I guess, from Hasbro Pulse at some point.
Uh-huh.
But I did get my network exclusive version, first come version of the dark blue one just recently.
Now let's go ahead and break that down for a minute. So,
my God,
what they promised was what?
that it was like the first to market, basically, right?
Uh-huh.
Like that was the big thing. Network was going to be the first place that you can get Cobra Commander. And then they didn't tell you which one. They showed 2 different ones.
Well, initially they just showed the light blue. They just showed the light blue.
Light blue was the first one. Oh, such a mess. And then yeah, I got my dark blue one like, I don't know, months after everyone else got him. So there
Yeah,
you go.
I've had my Cobra Commander for a while now.
Yeah,
Like a
I got mine
while.
last week.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I honestly thought that I was gonna get the PulseCon exclusive one before I got the network one, but I think the network one showed up a day or two before PulseCon. Like it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yep.
that's that's
Good
horrible.
times.
I mean, I will give them one thing, I guess. You know, at least when Pulse says you're going to get something, I mean, you do get it eventually. You know,
Eventually.
they don't say like, hey, you're going to get it on this date. It might come out around this time. You might get it well after that. Everybody you know might have it. You know, everybody that ordered it at the same time or after you could possibly get it in before you. So don't be too upset. Yeah. Everybody could have their Hellfire goons, and you're just sitting there. Where are mine? Where are my Hellfire goons?
Oh,
Why?
that sounds like really close to home there, Cheney.
Oh, I don't know. I was just kind of spitballing, if you will. Um, but let's go ahead. I guess let's talk medieval spawn.
Ugh, why? Why?
All right.
We could
You want to
well,
go?
okay, yeah, no, let's talk medieval spawn. Sure. This is a statue, right? Like it's a statue. Or is it the same thing? Like is he showing a statue and then he's saying it's gonna have articulation?
That's what I've heard. I haven't stuck too closely with all of this. Um, I can see the Spawn figure there with the solid torso that the Kickstarter backers are going to be receiving. So that's
I
kind of
mean,
cool.
you and I already kind of talked about this where it's like I if I don't know what the plan is with medieval spawn Kickstarter, but I am not backing another Todd McFarlane Kickstarter until I get his first Kickstarter in hand and see what I get. You know, like it's like the fact that he is just willy-nilly changing things on his classic, you know, and modern spawn Kickstarter that it made millions of dollars. It's like I want that one in hand so I can judge my level of how happy I am with it or unhappy
Mm-hmm.
before I'll ever back another Kickstarter from him. Because like this, like the fact that he's showing off this medieval spawn, which it looks like a nice sculpt, but it doesn't look like medieval spawn to me. Medieval spawn is the original spawn, you know, like came out in the first wave or second wave of spawn action figures.
It's the
That's what
first
medieval
wave.
spawn is
Yeah.
supposed to look like.
Yeah.
Like, you know, you can jazz up that sculpt a little bit. This looks like something totally different. This looks like, you know, Todd just saying that he wants to do a brand new take on medieval spawn, and I'm not interested in that,
Yeah.
especially not if it's unarticulated.
I mean, this is a cool looking statue. I'll say that.
Yeah, it's a great sculpt for a statue. Cool.
Yeah.
I don't buy statues.
Me either, unfortunately. So yeah, so no from me, man. But yeah,
Yeah.
no, I hadn't even had a chance to watch this yet. But so apparently he's just showing this off and saying, "Hey, we can do another one." And I don't know. But let's just move right along here. Apparently,
Yeah. Well, like this is like he really like if he was smart, he'll wait. And you know, like he may have even said this in the video, but if he's smart, he'll wait to launch a Kickstarter until after he's delivered the first one. You know, like that's the main thing. So it's like we'll see how it goes.
I'm not sure what this video is about either.
Is this the one? Oh, I thought like, is this going to be the one where he shows off that he doesn't understand scale?
Oh,
Or is that
you know what? Let's just go to that one because there's already people in the chat talking about that.
like wanting to talk about that? Where it's like he's
Yeah.
like, look, this figure's smaller than that figure, and it's like, yeah, that's not scale, dude. That's like, yeah, it's smaller. Does
Here
not
we,
have anything remotely to do with being in scale with one another.
yeah. Here we have this ginormous Damian Wayne. Like,
I like it. It's like he literally proves that he doesn't understand
well, the
figures
funniest
being in
part is
scale
he's
with one
like,
another
here's
because
Damian Wayne, and then here's all the other figures very far away from it.
yeah, oh wait, but he puts it right, like he puts it really close to the Thomas Wayne Batman that also got way worse than the prototype. Like the at least the prototype, the promotional pictures of the Thomas Wayne Batman. I literally like the Flashpoint Batman. I said that that was like one of the best looking Batman heads ever. Now it looks like Batman's been eating too many Dunkin' Donuts or something. Like it's like
This was my
he's
favorite part where he pulls up the packaging. He's all, see, they both go in the packaging. It's like, what do you, what? I don't know what.
Damien is way too tall compared to that Batman right
Yeah.
there. He should be like at least a half an inch shorter, and his head is way bigger than Batman's head.
Well, he should,
like it's like
honestly, he should be like a whole head scale
shorter.
shorter. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it would look
And then
perfect.
the best part is when he turns Damien sideways. He's like, look it, Bane is the same width as Damien is high. And it's like, what is that? It's not scale, dude.
Yeah,
It
I don't
means
know.
nothing.
I don't know what that was about either.
What is this? Look at this. What is that? It is ridiculous.
The Bane looks cool though. Yeah.
Bane looks cool other than the fact that he's gray. You and I were arguing about this. You're like, he might not be done painting it. And I'm like, yeah, it definitely doesn't look like it. There are images of like the comic where he has kind of
the gray,
tinged skin.
Yeah.
But it's like, no, he's still supposed to have like peachy skin, even in the comics. So it's like, I don't know what's going on. If that Bane doesn't have like normal-ish, like some kind, like if he's just gray skinned, I'm not interested in that Bane at all. Otherwise, I think it looks pretty good. His head seems a little bit small, but that might be because like Damien's got a giant head. I don't know.
Damien's just way too big. He's just way too out of scale. Like
Yeah.
like I was hopeful that, I mean, I
Look,
would,
like,
if I was
crazy,
guessing
him next to Batman.
yeah, if I was to guess, like I would imagine that he's probably, yeah, no, he looks like he's bigger than the Crows. Like he should be the same size as the Crows, if not smaller.
Yeah, I feel like he should be smaller than the Crows, in all honesty. Like, Damien is small. He's a kid, Like, it's like...
Yeah, Cat McKay's asking if Bane has any leg articulation. For some reason, I think this is still a prototype. I don't think this is like a final thing.
Yeah,
he kind of
Bane definitely looks like he only has some of his articulation cut in,
Yeah.
Like, it looks... I think McFarlane does this with a lot of their stuff where, like, they show off early prototypes and then they get like, we saw it with Spawn, we've seen it with some of the DC stuff where it's like he gets his factory to do a lot of articulation, which is something that I've been doing prototyping for almost 20 years now.
Mm-hmm.
And I have a giant disagreement with that. I do not like, you do not leave that stuff up to the factory. As far as I'm concerned, you try to work out as much engineering as possible on the early prototype end that you're developing yourself.
Mm-hmm.
But obviously that's not the way they do it at McFarlane. They count on the factory to do a lot of the engineering and articulation. I think that leads to wonkiness. So that's
well, even when they showed off the Devastator Batman initially, it didn't have all the articulation cut into it yet either.
Yeah. Well, to each their own. They do what they do. I still buy some of the stuff, but other like that both the Thomas Wayne Batman, who I thought the prototype looked amazing. I think that the new samples that we're getting pictures of, it lost a lot, and I'm no longer interested in it. And then Damien, now that he's like 7 feet tall or whatever, I'm now no longer interested in him either. Like it's just like.
Yeah, first off, we got the Icons one, which was way too small. And then what did we get? The Ninja Turtle crossover one. And I think that one's probably the best size-wise that we have.
but it's so animated. It is. It's like that's like no one like come on, man. Someone do a good Robin. Jeez.
Yeah, that's it's not. We're not asking for the world here. It's like, hey man, like let's do a little bit of, do a little bit of homework and go, okay, so if we're in this scale, he should be about this height because he's only like what, like 12 or something like that. If I'm correct, the character
Yeah. No,
Damien, yeah, he's only like 12.
he's a youngin.
Yeah. So, yeah, they need to work on that just a tad more. And then here we've got some more shots here. Yeah, no, I mean that Damien looks huge next to the Bane.
It does. It's like it, and it's ridiculous because he's like saying that it's like, look, it's in scale, and it's like, no, it's not, dude.
Yeah, and then look at how low he's holding the Flashpoint Batman here. For comparison, it's like, what are you doing? If like stand him up, where like set him where his feet are.
Well, that's like that's the other thing too, is like if Bane is actually just a prototype, like that they may, like here's the deal. This is what happens. It's like if Damian and Flashpoint Batman are like closer to being production figures, which it looks like they may be, that's it. That's the size that
that's
they
what you
are.
get. Yeah.
Bane, on the other hand, if he's a prototype, like there's a good chance that he's going to shrink a little bit because like that's what happens. It's like when you do injection molded stuff, you get probably about 4% shrink, which is not a huge amount, but it will get smaller. Like it's like it depends on the size of the figure as to like what the math works out to, but it's like it could be like a quarter of an inch shorter or something and smaller overall. And it's like, yeah, those figures are not in scale with one another.
No.
Like, yes, Bane is bigger, and then Batman is middle, and then Robin is smallest. Yes, that is accurate, Todd, but that does not make them in scale with one another.
Yeah. Robin is smaller, Batman is medium, and Bane is big. Yes, you've made your point.
Crazy.
All right,
This
let's.
looks cool though.
Yeah, I like this. I think this looks real cool, actually.
I mean, I didn't play Injustice, so like he looks like he's rocking like Wonder Woman armor or something, but like it still looks cool. It's an articulated gorilla in armor. So yeah, cool. I dig it.
Yeah, that's like a win-win. I mean, it's so obscure from the normal look of him that you could throw this in with like, Mythic Legion stuff or whatever, You could have some fun with this. It doesn't have to just be Gorilla Grodd. You could put this in with some other stuff and, have some cool looking shots for sure. Yeah, I this is tempting to me. I'll say that. All right, let's talk about Unmasked Thomas Wayne here.
It's like, why is the unmasked head in a totally different style than the like, right? Like, am I wrong about this? Like, that doesn't that look like kind of anime-esque head? Meanwhile, the Flashpoint head, the original promo shots, like I remember saying on a Quickie Mini that it was like one of my favorite Batman head sculpts, and now like the Flashpoint Batman that he showed off and that is or it's in hand, like some guys have it on Instagram. I think it's Ahsoka the Geek or something has in hand pictures of the Flashpoint Batman. And he looks bloated. He looks like Ben Affleck after he stopped caring about being Batman, and he's been boozing it up and eating donuts and stuff. Like it's like not so great anymore.
Watashi wa Thomas Wayne. Oh God, that's funny. Yeah, no, I don't know. I'll have to wait till I see this one. But yeah, I'm not really impressed with what they got going on other than that. So
we're getting some flack also about skipping the Wrestling Hounds the Flash. but it's like it's
Well,
another Injustice figure. It's Flash. It's like, I
we're
mean, do
gonna
you
get
care about
there.
that costume?
For me, it doesn't do anything, but
Yeah.
from the articulation I've seen of the one, I guess that's out. I mean, you can move that thing really well. So, I mean, this is gonna be cool to go up against the Grodd, right?
I mean, like I like the Grodd, but not because he's from Injustice, you know? Like I just like the Grodd.
Yeah, no, I just
Like
like the way it looks. Yeah,
this is like Flash from Injustice, and it's not a Flash costume I'm like into. So
it's like
yeah, I don't care about this figure at all.
yeah, no, like I'm gonna say some horrible things right now, but it looks like he had this suit made um, by Aquaman's people.
It's totally, man. Yeah, he's got Aquaman's shirt fabric on his
Yeah,
arms
yeah,
and
he's got the
legs.
Aquaman scales all over.
He's like he went he went to Aquaman's costume maker and was like, "Hey, bro, you got any of that orange fabric in red? Hook me up."
He went down to Atlantis. He's all, hey, I want you guys to make me a costume, and I really want you to just go wild with the scales that Aquaman has on
Like that
his.
that honeycomb stuff, man. That's the good stuff.
Can you give me some of those fishy scales, but for my red Flash costume? You're
It's
like, yeah,
super aerodynamic. All
yeah,
those little crevices.
yeah, yeah. Sorry, we just roasted this. Obviously, we're not fans of the game, right?
Yeah. I mean, like it. Yeah, cool. I'm happy for anyone that likes Injustice and the fact that it's not yet another Batman figure from Todd. So
Yes,
cool. Like,
yes,
but Grodd cooler to me. Flash, meh, whatever.
yeah. Agreed. I could agree with that. I think Print Rabbit said the proportions look better on this. I would agree with that. They're still pretty new at what they're doing, and they're trying to get everything streamlined. Possibly, maybe. I mean, they're kind of all over the place, but hopefully they get it all locked in. I was able to pick up the Murder Machine Batman the other day, yesterday, I think. So I was like, all right, cool. Now I have the one that I was missing. And now I'm just waiting for the other ones to come out. So that is cool. All right. Let's see, where else you want to go, Adam?
Do we want to mention the NECA TMNT stuff that they showed Android Krang some pictures?
Okay.
And then the other stuff today
It was
from
funny because I saw this image and I'm like, "Oh, we have seen this before." Because I thought they hadn't showed it yet, and I was like, "Oh, wait, they have showed this
yeah.
somewhere
I mean, like
before."
the thing that I was the most impressed with is like the Android Krang is it you get another Krang, even if you have the previous Krang, like Android Krang comes with Krang, and he comes with the little kid Shredder, and he's a $35 figure. Like it's like he's a deluxe figure, like he's not the price of a 2-pack or anything. So it's like he's the price of like Metalhead and everything. So I mean, like this is definitely a must buy for me. I'm super excited, Baxter Stockman, Splinter coming, and then this. Definitely want to get all of those.
Yeah, yeah, I'm right there with you. This is gonna lock this in, get that Splinter, maybe a couple Roadkill Rodneys, and then I'm like, okay, I'm out. I'm out. I'm going over to Super 7 now. And then I'll be done buying turtles from this line. I think that'll hopefully I'll be out. We'll see. We'll see. They'll probably show off something else that I'm all, oh my god, I need that. But moving along here, they're saying that Vern and Rat King might be out by the end of the year.
That's crazy. Like I told you earlier, like this, like I didn't even know that this was going to be a 2-pack. I may not have been paying attention when they showed these figures off, but I actually do want Rat King, and I don't care about Vernon at all. So I'll want this pack, but if anyone wants Vernon, hit me up.
I like in this picture you can see like right up his nose. Just what a big schnoz he's got. They really need to come out with like some like expression faces for April though. She's such a bland like it's like, oh, the Rat King is captured. Oh well. Like he looks surprised at least. Oh crap. She's like, yeah, this happens to me all the time.
Yeah, his face looks like he might be into it.
So, okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
all right.
Let's do this.
Look, he's slowly reaching for the camera. He's just, yeah. Yeah, this is probably.
I'm working out a deal with Laser Pants right now.
Oh wow, that was fast. Look at that. He's all, I want Vernon, but I don't want the Rat King. There you go. Look at that. Dreams coming true already.
The dream's only coming true if Laser Pants includes one of his sexy pictures when we
oh yes.
exchanges.
All right. Well, let's see. I think that's about it. Unless you want to run over one more thing.
I think we covered the vast majority of the stuff.
Yeah, I figured we could save all the Star Wars stuff for when Ernie
For our
comes
good
back.
friend, the Fallen Fett.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's some cool Star Wars stuff, but yeah, I mean, like I want him to weigh in on it for sure.
You know what? Let's actually go over some of the Good Smile stuff.
Okay.
Let's see.
I do want the Ghost of Tsushima. The samurai guy looks awesome.
Yeah. Let's see, which one did I click? I don't know which one I'm on. Okay, here we go. Now we're on the right one. Now we're here.
Oh, we got 2 comments in chat too that Mezco also teased TMNT like with their Mezco Con. And it's like, that's so weird to me because like they showed like the wrap up picture of like Mezco Con had a little sewer grate moved off to the side with a little green turtle hand grabbing a piece of pizza. And it's like, are they really going to be yet another company doing TMNT? And like, how would it be different than anyone else? Like, that's the weirdest thing in the universe to me, because it's like if it's for 1/12, like watch it just be like the dead dolls or whatever,
or the Mezits.
Yeah, like it's like something totally different, because like if it's 1/12, like it's like not like the turtles wear much clothes, so it's like, how is that anything different than like what anyone else is doing?
Well, I don't know, man. You got to kind of wait and see, I guess, on that one, because they could add like the neat little leather belts, or they might just completely Mezco it up and do their own take. And a lot of people just
like, hey, I'm not gonna poo-poo it totally, but it just seems again like Ghostbusters, where it's like everyone's done it now, and it's like, what? Like seriously,
you would think that they would wait like a year or something for like these other lines like Super 7 and NECA to kind of get to their like the B list, C list kind of like waves, where it's like not as exciting as like the first like 6 waves or something, and then drop their stuff. But technically, they can announce it now, and we won't get them in hand for another year, so they're on schedule. Actually, what am I saying? All right. This Ghost of Tsushima Jin Sakai looks awesome.
It looks
man.
awesome to me.
Yeah. This looks way cool. This is definitely something that I had wanted to talk about.
I will definitely pre-order this. I think that the what's the cyberpunk figure looks pretty good to me too.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't know anything about that game, but like, it looked like a pretty cool toy. And then obviously more Ghost in the Shell.
Mm-hmm. And you finally have something to go with your Tachikomas. So this will be cool
And it's
because
like
this is
that's a good costume too. It's cool.
it's going to be a cool figure for sure. And then we're gonna get Nezuko from Demon Slayer. So this is cool. It's gonna look like a plastic cloth mess here, but it'll be neat. It'll be interesting to see what they bring to the table for it. There's a couple different companies that are doing this line or this franchise, I should say. So kind of exciting. I know a lot of people are waiting for that. And then what is it? This one right here, the Vinland Saga. I've actually heard people. I've had a couple different people lately recommend this to me and say, "Hey, you need to watch this show." So I know a lot of people were excited when they saw this.
It's a good looking toy. Yeah, but
Hmm.
I'm not familiar with the property. But
Yeah. And then this? Was the one you were talking about, right? The Death Stranding.
no, but like this one does look cool too.
Hmm.
This figure is sold separately than the bike, I think, or
Yes.
something.
Yes.
But no, the Cyberpunk one is like a little bit before this one. Like it was in
Oh.
between the Ghost of Tsushima and this one. He's in gray also though.
Oh. My bad.
It's okay. We had like this is a whole bunch of stuff that we don't really normally like talk that much about.
Yeah. Yeah. No.
Areas.
We there's a lot of wild stuff coming out, and I wanted to touch on it because I noticed we hadn't posted about it or whatnot. So
And that's the thing is like stuff like this, like honestly, if there's so much good toys coming out right now that like under normal circumstances, I would order this.
yeah,
Like I would have been all over this because I'm like, it's cool looking, like it's a cool looking articulated figure. But it's like, man, I can't afford this figure. Like, are you kidding me?
yeah, no, it's like ooh, yeah, yeah, that looks awesome, but that's definitely going to be a pass for me. Yeah, no, I feel you. The hurt is strong, and then I saw this, and I don't even know what it's from, but I was like, man, this looks really cool. It's from Arms Note. I don't know what that is, but got like an armored up character here with a ginormous gun. Just sign me up because I'm definitely probably gonna order this.
That's cool looking too. But again, like it's like, I don't know.
Yeah, yeah. I
I
don't
gotta be
know.
nitpicky enough with the stuff that I do like know what it is.
Yeah, Figma stuff is very dangerous for me. I tend to fall like, oh hey, look, that looks really cool, and then I'm like, oh, why did I order that months later? So, all right, let's go ahead and wrap it up. Well, what did I do? There we go. All right. So, anything you would like to add before we head out, sir?
Just come join us tomorrow and Wednesday on the Quickie Minis, 5 p.m. PST. And then Thursday night show. We will be back this week at 9 p.m. for the Thursday night full show. So
Mm-hmm.
definitely make sure that you come by and join us.
Indeed. Yeah, hopefully tomorrow we'll be joined by the Fallen Fett and the 80s Baby. So be sure to come by and hang out. Thanks for everyone. If you guys are new, usually we've got two more guys here, but thanks for stopping by. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe as well. And with that being said, I am Cheney180.
And I'm the artist formerly known as Prospect, playing with myself.
And remember, guys, they're not dolls.
Plus